Nice. What's up, cowboy?
Oh, wait, you said that on you?
Your name's Manfred, right?
No, I wouldn't still be on this.
You rescued us yet?
No.
Oh, make a listen check there, Manfred.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah, you might hear the yelling. That's yelling.
Alright, I have failed every listen check so far.
97.
Will you make this one?
No.
Nope.
6. Manfred, you can't hear this, but I think that other guy's being interrogated right now.
There you go. What makes you think, like, how long has he been gone?
I don't know, like 5 minutes, 12 hours, something like that.
Wow, that's a big jump.
One of the two, though.
5 hours or so is your guess.
5 hours is my guess. 6 hours. I guess 6 hours.
Okay.
I'm an overachiever.
And
I know, right?
so they've locked your cell.
I haven't checked. Probably.
Have you noticed if any of the police officers have the key?
I mean, there's only 2 of them. I don't think they carry the key. It's probably sitting on the desk over there. If only I was like good at seeing.
Can I use like a spot hidden to see if I can spot the keys?
You can't. It's a separate room. The cells are actually in a separate room from like the office and stuff.
Gotcha.
Alright. What are you gonna do, Manfred?
You gonna
Anything?
give me some moon juice?
Shush. No.
Manfred, I need to change disguises. Can you sneak me some cowboy clothes?
Oh my god.
You got my special
Manfred, you're starting to wonder about the sanity of this person. This so-called lawyer.
How much is your sanity?
Like 40?
40?
Yeah.
It should be less.
I'm
It's the same amount of scene
I'm more
Okay.
sane than you are, man. Yeah, this is a police car. You can just walk in the front door and not be questioned, right?
Right. As far as you know, you were in there. And the only person you ever saw was Fetz. You've seen 2 other cops coming and going. You didn't see like a person that was assigned to the desk for people. So it's a very small town.
Cool. Can I take off my cowboy hat and my vest?
Yeah.
So I'm less than recognizable.
Sure.
Yeah, no one knows who you are when
And
you take
no
them
one
off.
knows who I am.
Well, I don't know about
I mean,
that.
I've
but-
got a disguise.
Are you going in?
I'm walking in through the front door.
Okay. Yeah. Nobody's up front.
Nobody's
There's no. There's a couple desks, typewriters. You've been in here before. You recognize the place.
Yeah.
There's a door that leads obviously to the back to the cells. What are you doing?
Where's Fetz's office?
Fetz didn't have his own office, you don't think. It's like one big room in the front.
Where did we talk to him?
In that big room in the front.
Oh, okay.
He was at one of the desks typing it, or writing something when you guys went in before.
Right, and no one else is in the building?
You don't see anybody. And this is when you'd noticed that both the officers had left.
Okay.
That was what you were aiming for, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. So.
Alright, cool. Is there... Can I do another listen check? Since I'm, like, in the room?
Yeah, go ahead.
Neat. Let's do this again.
You got this, Manfred?
Yes.
Oh, he made it.
Okay, yeah. Somewhere back in the building, somebody's yelling at somebody else, sounds like.
Cool.
We're gonna search for keys?
Can I jiggle the handle to see if it's unlocked of the door that leads back to where...
It is unlocked.
Alright, does it lead...
You open it up and you can see 2 cells on one side, and then there's a closed door on the other where the yelling is coming from.
Okay.
And you guys hear a door open towards the front of the building, and you peek out and you see Manfred looking in and kind of looking around. He looks a little nervous. You've not broken the law before. You're not technically breaking the law now.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think, but
Manfred, what? Did you bring your
Fetz will
cowboy
think you're
here?
breaking the law.
No, that's outside.
You can't recognize him.
yeah, you tucked it somewhere. It's
In the bush.
yeah, something like
And then push off to the side so they don't recognize.
Through the bars.
What? You've got enough clothes.
Check their desk for whiskey.
Check their desk for whiskey.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea where the keys might be?
Check for whiskey first.
By the way,
that.
Alright,
probably near the whiskey.
You might be
You
on
find
the
the whiskey,
whiskey.
you find the keys.
Probably.
I swear.
alright.
Oh my god.
Some of those jails open with levers, by the way, just saying.
Levers.
It's a key. He needs a key. You can see a big giant key lock.
This isn't Legend of Zelda, is it?
If you have lock picking and you have a lock picking set, you could try to pick the locks. I doubt you have either.
No,
I don't think you have a lock picking set.
There's just Locksmith, though.
Locksmith, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh my gosh, so scared of a bottle. It's okay. Okay. You don't actually have the tools to do it, probably though.
No. Can I investigate the keyhole?
Yeah, you can look at the keyhole. It's a flat hole. It's longer than a normal keyhole. Looks like some kind of a flat key would go in there. It's only on your side that there's like the keyhole. The other side is just a flat plate.
Okay. Alright.
And the bars are very solid. And it looks like it's well kept.
Dang. Well, there's no way. That must have been done.
Or the keys.
Or the key.
You haven't looked for it.
Alright, fine. Let's go to the front and start looking in the desks.
Okay, so
Well,
you start
first-
looking through the desks.
First, I look outside to make sure that there was no like sign of any cops coming,
Okay.
so that I
That's
don't.
not just.
Yeah.
Does
I
that
mean, I don't
windows?
want to be looking through the desks when the stuff happens. Also, if I leave the doors at the back open, can I hear the yelling? Still?
Yeah, occasionally. Sometimes it lowers to a murmur, like someone's talking.
But if it stops, I
every
can
once in a while.
definitely tell.
Okay, yeah, you could, if it totally stops. It
Alright.
does stop every once in a while, and you're like... And then time will pass and it'll start again. You didn't see any cops when you looked out front. There's not a lot of people walking the street. Make me a luck check.
Right. What you could.
Make it.
Let's go, Manfred.
There's 101? Is that what?
No, that's
That's
zero.
one. That's a one.
Is it zeros?
You
It's
get
a
1%.
0-1?
It is 0.
I think you won
Okay.
that one, buddy.
That's a 1%. You really.
You're looking through the desks. You don't find any keys that look like they would fit this lock.
Nice little ammo, man.
But
That's
But
actually.
But he finds whiskey.
But he did make the look.
That's not what he was rolling for.
Okay.
Oh.
He's rolling to see if some cop showed up when he's freaking rifling through the desks, if you must know. So,
Is that what the luck was for?
uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, see, you
He
didn't
made
get
a great
those,
look
like,
check.
Yeah, you made good enough not to be thrown away.
You don't find any whiskey in any of the desks.
Sorry, guys.
You go back there and
No.
you tell them, sorry guys.
Sorry, guys.
But you don't find any keys. There's a few personal effects. There's a lot of files. There's several filing cabinets. I don't know if you want to look through those as well. There's a gun rack, but it's locked up with a padlock. A couple rifles, a couple shotguns are in
Where
there.
do they keep their keys?
Maybe they're pockets.
They've got locks everywhere.
Maybe if they don't lock up the police station, they don't leave keys
Or
around.
it's just a toy lock.
I don't know.
Someone should use some locksmith tools.
Is there a general store around?
we need someone.
There's hardware store, yeah.
I've run out of time.
Alright. Would they own a lock
I've got 8 locks.
breaking?
Probably not.
Dang it.
It's not something you commonly find at a hardware
But you could get something to use to snip padlock.
Well, that would get you some guns, but
No,
And
there's.
then you can shoot open the cell door.
Yes.
I don't think you'd be able to
That'd
find
don't
be
think they have hardware
illegal,
store.
though.
Yeah, so far he hasn't really technically, he's broken the law, he's looking through these desks, but he's not done anything like, that he can't just be like, I was just standing here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't just pass
So-
off with my. I don't know where it is. Pass
Yeah,
off.
because Fetz is a reasonable man.
Well, yeah, Fetz, if he catches you here, you're probably going to jail.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
I mean, there's a lot of us. We should just kill him.
well, that's never the answer in this game.
It isn't. What about interrogation?
You don't kill cops. If you kill a cop, be prepared for your character to go on the run.
Shooting's not a good idea either.
Anyway, you haven't been able to find the keys. Obviously, the police keep them with them. Fetz might have them in his pocket.
And I didn't see anything like suspicious when going through the doors.
No. Paperwork, junk, extra office equipment. Some bullets were probably in one of the drawers. Some like spare bullets that just got thrown in there for whatever reason. You know that they're all armed with like 45 revolvers, just typical police armaments.
That's what I got.
So, yeah, you grab the bullets if you want.
I will.
Okay, there's 6 bullets in there.
Someone's been through our drawers.
They probably won't even notice.
Okay. Anything else you want to try to do?
I can't figure anything.
Okay, well you can just head out, and then you don't want to go back to the hotel without. You
Yeah.
don't want to go back to your room. You made that, so you're kind of hanging around town. How about
Sorry,
that?
Kyle.
You left me.
Give me some whiskey, Donna.
Did you want to do anything else? You're the only one with
Is there
time
anything
left.
I can use my like archaeology for? Do I like wander around the town? Do I notice any like strange archaeological?
You wander around town looking. You don't notice anything that seems out of place. No, it looks like this town's been here for a while.
That look like they could
There's a lot of colonial types of buildings. It's a very old town, obviously. But there's nothing that stands out as you take a nice walk around town. And dinner time arrives. Did you guys come back from Nashua or
I
not?
also
I
did
did.
go to the cemetery.
You stayed.
The cemetery? Is there one?
Is there a cemetery?
There's not. From what you find from talking out to other people in the town, the people, the nearest church is actually down in Petersboro, which is like 5 or 6 miles south of here.
Maybe I go to
Yeah,
the nearest
Petersburg.
church. Go to the nearest cemetery. I want to go to the place where the people are buried.
Okay, you go to the cemetery in Petersburg and catch a train down there. What are you doing down there?
God, we should have made
You look for the rest of the afternoon, but you don't find anything of interest in Petersburg.
Is there nothing there?
Yeah, there's nothing. It's okay. Hey, you're trying to stay busy.
I also went to the park on my way.
Yeah,
I
there.
tried to use my archaeology to see if there were
It's a
anything
it's a
in the
park.
Magic archaeology.
No, you're fine.
Let's go.
Sometimes you gotta wait to find out information. There's information that people have gotten that you're not gonna even be able to follow up on until people get together again.
Okay.
So dinner time comes. Boom.
Wait.
I'm so hungry here in prison.
Yeah, you're still in jail and haven't been fed all day. So you guys meet. You stayed in Nashua, so you're back. The surgeon, and you meet at the hotel for dinner. And what are you guys gonna talk about?
Alright, who's here?
There's no.
Everybody's here
down.
except for the PI, the
The
bum.
hobo.
Oh wait,
Okay.
is that the hotel?
You spot them coming back to the hotel if you want to
Okay.
go deal with them.
Hey guys, we shouldn't stay here very long.
Okay, you hear this? Aaron as character has stopped you. Hello? Hey, I know. Probably not. Okay? Alright. Bye.
I don't know.
Should we open that door
Why?
so the cool toy stands up?
Well, we can open those other windows. I don't particularly want to open the door.
Yeah, for sure.
We can pull these up too.
So you said that
I'm sorry it's so warm.
we should stay here for dinner as we are ordering dinner.
What? No.
Are those motorcycle people?
Eight.
Well, if you're with that group that got arrested, that's very likely.
I didn't get it.
I hope you're with my car. You're with them. We're not with
Okay, you guys got
them. You
together.
didn't talk to a cop though. How did that go?
Manfred has told you don't go back to the hotel. Are you guys going back to the hotel to
I
eat
thought we
dinner?
were at.
I'm just saying we shouldn't stay here.
Okay, okay. So you're gonna have dinner with them then? It's paid for already. Okay. So you guys are at dinner. Discuss what you've
I'm gonna
learned.
reconnoiter with Mary Jane and say, hey, he's got a kind of good point. Maybe we should go find a different hotel under some different names for the time being. Just because.
Just because we've all
Just-
been.
Just because, considering a couple of our guys got dragged
arrested.
off last night.
It might be a good idea
Sure, I'm
to.
glad everybody's concerned.
That he might be coming back to seconds.
What? First?
That's what he
Wait
said.
till
Is
you
saying
guys
that,
are
or
fucking
did you really
arrested.
do that?
We're throwing the dynamite in the
Really?
cell and
Oh,
doing
really?
this.
Is there
Anyway,
another
okay.
hotel in the town?
Yeah, there's a few other hotels. They're not as nice as this one.
Okay. I
Yeah,
think
so-
that's a good idea.
Yeah, so Mary Jane and I are gonna go under
You're not
some sort of.
Telling anybody else this information? Did you just take her side and?
I don't know.
Well, we're just kind of having a conversation.
Yeah, we're just kind of talking.
I
about
guess
this.
you guys are there, so. You can
Okay,
over
okay. So
here.
this is at dinner time.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're talking about this at dinner? Right?
And
Okay.
I'm like, hey, maybe it'd be best if like all
what?
a number of us kind of like split off to kind of make it at least a
Hand to
little
hand?
less convenient for them to find us if
I
they
mean,
do
I
come
have a
back.
She's a
weaponized
monster.
surgical
Yeah.
instrument, and she has her fists.
Since we're kind of sitting next here
With
now,
we should go do that.
so that everyone knows why we're
Okay,
here.
are you gonna finish dinner before you
Yeah.
remove
Yeah.
yourselves?
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, then we're gonna be like,
But
hey,
I
I'm
also
gonna.
want to tell, before we leave, I want to tell everyone about the thing we found out about Party
They
Cross.
can use handguns.
And Natalia.
Okay, guys, are you talking in character over there?
And Josiah.
I'm looking over his stats.
No. Pay attention.
He's checking her out.
No.
Okay.
Miss Holland has said they found some information
We
about
found
Hardy
some
Carlson.
information about Hardy Carlson, which is the other person who was murdered in the exact same way a year before?
We'll cut horizontally
Or a
though,
few
right?
years? 3 years before?
Yeah.
It sounds like
What time? What
His legs were missing.
his legs were missing, that kind of thing, yes.
Okay, well,
That explains the
killed in a
picture.
very weird and gross way.
When was this? I'm sorry.
When was he killed?
It was the April 11th one.
Oh, okay.
Hardy Carlson.
Okay.
He was killed in his office, I guess, professor. We talked to Norma Valentine, who was, I guess, his assistant, right? Or
Yeah, like she.
Secretary?
Yeah, secretary
Okay.
for the department.
Yeah. And she told us to go ask Josiah Black if he knew it.
Josiah Black.
Yeah. So we were gonna plan on doing that tomorrow, I guess, but right now since people got arrested from here, we're probably not gonna stay here anymore, and maybe check ourselves into another hotel under different names. John and me, and anyone else who thinks that's a good idea.
I think I'm gonna be staying in Nashville and into the town. Like a smart
Do
person.
you guys want to try to save them? I have an idea.
Well, like,
What?
try to stay to
Right,
Like break into
What's your
prison.
idea?
Sure, cowboy.
Yes.
Well,
Remember how Fetz and one other person came to arrest them last night? What if they attempted to do that 2 nights in a row? We could stake out the police department, which I have been doing all day while you guys went over where you were. And I noticed that they leave quite a bit of their police department open. And you can just go back right to the bars. We can break them out while they leave to try to arrest us.
What would we use to get into the cells?
Dynamite.
No.
Does anybody have lockpick?
That's stealth though.
Dynamite.
Does-
You
Can
are-
I?
Somebody
You'll be able to rescue something from the cells. It might not be alive, but
If we were even to plan this at all, what do you all think about this as a little bit untraditional? But if we go into hotels, even if it is under other names of people in this small town, see you going in there, a police officer asks them, they can tell you exactly where we're staying. What do you think about renting a house to where there won't be records of phone calls coming in and going, or are coming and going? Because any staff at a hotel would be able to report that as well. If we
Will we be able to rent a house in such a short time?
They would probably
How
think
much
that
cash
that
do
was
you have on?
suspicious. They would probably be like, oh, a whole
Is there
big
cash
group
on
of
hand?
people.
Did you
Not necessarily, only if
renting out a house.
you don't have money.
I'm
I figure how much
well
money
to
you
do
have.
and I can go and say that it is for me and my my friend. Sorry.
Amazonian.
Could be.
And just say, you know, that I prefer luxury and I would like a well-roomed house. I don't know English. I'm from Motherland.
Well rooted.
We don't all have to go. That would be suspicious.
I mean, yeah, we
Tell
think
them
it
about-
will work. That makes sense.
Are you gonna tell them about the stuff we discovered?
Yes, but there are several things to discuss. I don't have the article on me.
I have it, so I'll pass it on.
I'm going to sleep.
Okay,
after this.
I have this article on me. Indeed, there was a disappearance.
I'm reading.
So that's go on the rescue mission.
Attention, please.
Yeah,
I might have to pay for that.
Yeah, drill if it's
And also, I don't own
directed
the gun. What?
Okay. So that's no on the rescue mission.
It's
Well,
very
this would be better
No,
to
just
discuss
shoot me.
in a house and not in public.
Pull it up and
And also, all we have is dynamite.
He
go.
wasn't
Wait,
spooked.
We ain't got no
I
dynamite.
like the dynamite.
We don't
Trying
have
to
to
say.
say.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss?
Yes.
Okay,
it's
go ahead.
trying to discuss. In the newspaper or wherever it was we were, I can't remember. We did discover that on May 12th of 1922, there was a disappearance of a young child who was playing.
You guys
near
could
the
have
tracks.
copies of that too, if you want to take a borrow a copy of
This
paper.
one?
Okay, good. Yeah.
Or a
What about
disappearance here, a young boy near the tracks, which is by the bushes by the park. Which is very similar to where the hobo went missing.
Yeah, where's the? Yeah, can you mark that on the map? Because we were.
On the
You don't
map,
know where it
the
was on the
hobo?
map.
No,
You know where the hobo
child.
was. You don't know where that was.
The
It's somewhere near the
child
shop.
disappears.
She said railroad track?
Yeah, near the tracks. And he was playing with his sister, so we don't think.
Something.
No, I said near the river, by the way.
What did I say? I thought I said
Said
near.
tracks.
Oh, sorry, I meant near the river.
Near the river.
Where he was playing with his sister, which is not the same time of day when people have been going missing.
It was during the day.
Yes, it was
Just
during the day,
disappeared, no body
not-
found.
No body found.
Where did
And
this
they
I'm in
said
love with those
they said about
Really?
they posted another article about a month later saying that they were dragging the river for his body, and they said they did not find anything.
This is during the day. When was Jasper taken? Or
At night.
Jackie?
Whoa.
Jackie?
Oh, Jack.
Nice.
At night.
Night.
Yes, because it was going to go.
Yes,
eat
it was
bushes.
at night.
Yeah.
Because that's when they were allowed to stay in the
That
park.
makes sense.
Got it.
And Carlson's was at night as well.
Yep, because only one person.
And so was
So was what's her name?
McCorkindale. Yep, Sarah McCorkindale
So
disappeared
there's
at
no
night too.
pattern. It seems, and it sounds and.
Well, that was close tonight.
You're not there. You're not there. You decided to stay in Nashville for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's like,
He's not? Oh.
No,
I
he
didn't
didn't
know.
come
What
back.
time
You
did
got a
you
hotel.
go?
You got a nice hotel in Nashville recently.
Um,
And you probably let her know what
Yeah,
you
too.
said.
Yeah, I did. Just so she could watch it.
I was trying to look at the thing before I passed it around, but it got passed around before I could reread
Everybody's
it.
excited about it. It's
You
new
guys can
information.
say it
No,
if
these
you've
two.
seen the article.
Those two.
Sorry. I don't know.
Okay.
I think we're still there.
Yeah. And y'all have
We
guns.
haven't checked into the new hotel.
Everybody's still there. You're having dinner together before you're going to go to a new hotel to kind of try to throw the cops off your scent.
I'm not. I'm sleeping under the stars.
Are you gonna sleep? Are you gonna sleep in the park?
Cowboy.
Okay. You're gonna sleep in the park. Okay.
Actually, I was going
You're gonna stay. Well, you haven't had any run-ins with the cops yet.
She had the run-in with the cop, but
You
not
know, she just talked to him. though.
So in the morning, I will rent out a new house.
Okay, and you're gonna try to find. Okay, so
I was going to stake out the police station overnight. to see
okay,
if
you can do
there's-
He
that.
was
see if there's any
stabbed right
suspect
before
activity
nightfall,
tonight.
Okay.
or he was disappeared.
Is there
around-
anything anyone else wants to do tonight?
Yes.
What?
Well, here's my thing. I'm gonna stay in the hotel because
Yeah, yeah, you're.
I wasn't offended too much by the cop that I met. He did say, confirmed what we all noticed in the picture, that the body of the college professor was too short because the legs were not in the room anywhere. They were completely
I
missing.
knew it.
So there are body parts going missing,
Yes.
and also whole people going missing.
Oh, well, a whole half
And
of
I'm
people.
interested in the
Well-
police station.
Well, there's Jackie in the park too, and
Yeah.
that kid. There was
Yeah,
no
they
signs
never
of
got
anything.
No.
between them.
And then half of McCorkindale.
And half of
The left half.
what's
Yeah, we
The
got
bottom half.
But
The
see, all
bottom
of them have
half
happened in the
Carlson.
park
Of the man.
except,
Carlson. And then
The
what happened
professor.
to
except
The left half.
Jackie
She
just
probably goes
vanished
for
from
the
what they
park
told you.
at
Oh,
night.
sorry.
She went to
Jackie.
take it to pee in the bushes and he never came out.
Jackie and the kid just disappeared.
But yeah, but all of those happened at night except the professor, right?
No,
No,
everything
the professor was
except
at
for
night
the
too.
kid. Everything happened
He was
in the
working
park
late
except
at
for the
night,
professor.
and
Except for the kid.
somebody heard a scream. The cop
The
heard
kid
a
was the
scream.
only one that went in the back. But it was
he has a dusk nightfall time.
It was
Yeah.
right before nighttime.
right before night.
Is that? It doesn't say that.
Yeah, it says right before nightfall.
So
There you
all
go.
of them are related to the park
Oh.
Could be
except the
vampires.
professor.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Correct.
Do you know where the professor's building is?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
marked.
That'd be
yeah,
really nice.
yeah. You could, because you guys went to the classroom, remember?
Although
Yeah.
there was something interesting that I learned about the woman who died. Only half of her blood was there. She was like either it was all the blood was kept from that half of the body, or she wasn't killed there. Something happened. Only half of her blood was there.
How do you want me to mark it?
Circle, right?
Just a
We
six?
learned
There
that
wasn't
yeah.
enough blood pooled under her body.
Yeah, there wasn't enough blood for her body to have been killed there.
There we go.
So she must have been moved there
Six, that's
quickly
right.
post-mortem.
And you
That is
said
that building. The classroom.
Okay.
That building.
that the body of the college professor was found in the classroom, but the
Yeah,
and it
it
was
was
the
in the
office.
classroom.
This is making almost
Newspaper
a
articles,
article.
they're kind of the same.
Oh,
Yes.
I would have told
It was
you
a
about my
classroom and he
observation
used it
about
as his
the
office.
But he could have been moved there because
Oh,
there
okay.
was no sign of
Well, I saw
struggle.
that too.
Not according
in
to
the
the
classroom.
photograph that
'Cause
you
I-
guys saw. There was
Oh, wait.
so much blood on
Yeah.
the floor.
That
One
he
more
was killed.
thing.
But there was, you're right, the rest of the classroom, there was nothing
And for those
touched.
of you
And
who,
there's a blackboard.
I don't know who.
And yes, somebody noticed
Yeah.
there was no blackboard
There
there.
we go.
One more
So that's why I'd be interested in breaking into the police station tonight.
I
is
also
to
learned
see
another thing.
what that evidence that they confiscated from his office was, because he's the only one who doesn't fit the pattern. He wasn't just snatched from the park.
I'll throw this out there, breaking into the police station is a terrible idea. Because you are breaking into a police
I
station.
have
So-
information.
Kaylin has something.
Oh, go.
Sorry.
No, no, go ahead.
One more thing you guys should know is that I found out about this, I guess
Oh,
police
excuse me.
raid, where they set a religious building
Oh, yeah.
on fire. Because it sounds kind of like ritual. This disappearance and murders sound like ritualistic in nature, don't they?
Yeah, but what were you saying about the police do this?
The police set fire to a building, I guess, because we didn't really know why. Or the people we asked didn't really know why, because it happened so long ago. But there was something involving
Just one
religion. What?
So this was a one-time thing, not every year.
Right. Okay. It was a
It
one-time
happened back
thing.
in 1919.
1919.
1919.
Which is why we want to talk to Josiah Black, because he's supposed to, that was his building or something like that?
Didn't he have the house remade?
So it sounds like
Yeah,
the police are part of this
Carlson?
strange cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carlson had a
I
house
almost
built
went
out there on the
with-
property.
I almost went with a cult leader.
Josiah Black is Carlson's lawyer.
Okay.
He was in charge of the estate after Carlson died.
So we
That was information you guys got. So they decided they should go talk to Josiah Black.
Okay. And that's tomorrow.
And you do recognize the name Black is on one of the buildings. Black and no, Smith and Black attorneys was on one of the buildings. You had your walk around the town that day.
Gotcha.
What are you doing in jail?
I'm
Okay.
Dr. Huxtable.
You notice that?
I noticed that.
Yeah, he noticed. And did you mention that?
Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned that Smith and Black are some attorneys in town.
Speaking of.
I want to talk to you about your magic book.
No. No, I'm done with the book.
No,
I've
I'm just
put two
picking.
and two
I'm picking
together.
on you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But what was it? Oh yeah, speaking of, I saw Smith and Black, so it might be the same Black.
Probably.
That's how he presents it.
Where?
And
I
it's just
will
on the other side of it.
investigate
It's
this
near the
tomorrow.
college. Okay, so you guys go to a different hotel. Who all?
I asked,
You two are staying, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna stake out the police department. You're gonna go. Are you guys going to a different hotel?
Yes.
Manfred's going back.
I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to.
I want to kind of, I don't know if that's a good idea. So I want
I
to
guess-
wander the park a little.
My
You
guy's
could.
pushing the hell out of all the bars and
I'll be the
groups
first
of
to die,
the
guys.
facility,
It'll be
and
great.
He's losing his shit.
Pretty
Sitting on
solid.
the
Yeah, you are. You got
Yeah.
the DTs.
No,
You're actually
I'm
probably in
walking
the
the
corner in
park.
fetal position.
Yeah, the
At
bench
night.
corner. Because it was a murder.
Wait, what's the date?
Today's 31st, July 31st.
Awesome. It's too early. I can walk the park.
Okay, so you're gonna go walk in the park.
You're gonna take a
You
walk.
do see some of the vagrants that are asleep there at night. Otherwise, it's quiet and nothing really happens. Yeah. Night passes uneventfully for you guys. Nobody breaks in. You get finished with your round, Kyle, around probably 9 p.m. is when he puts him back in the cell with you, and then he gives you guys some water and brings you some food. There is a little toilet in the back of the cell so you can pee.
Can I spot hidden to see if there's anything on this guy?
On what guy?
On the police
On-
officer
it's-
that's sitting in?
Like what?
Like keys, perhaps?
I want to look too.
You can't tell if he's got keys in his pocket with his phone. So you're not sure. And he's being very careful
Give
when
me
he.
a listen check. You can
Soon
hear
as
these
when he
tables.
actually he chains him to the cell bars and leaves for like 5 minutes, and then he comes back with another cop, and so there's two of them that deal with you guys at any one time.
Oh, it's time.
And they put him back in the cell. He stinks of urine. He looks exhausted. Kyle, I need.
Poor genius.
I knew I was on the trail.
It's what it feels like. I need you to make a con times 5.
Why?
So your Constitution times 5. This is going to determine whether or not you actually took some damage
80.
from it. 80 or less. Make a roll. You want to roll that or less? 80 or less.
Yeah.
74.
Okay, so you're fine. You don't actually take any physical damage from this terrible ordeal.
Ark.
And you guys are fed, and then you're pretty much left to your own devices.
He's insane.
He's insane.
Do you say it in the regular accent first and then do the British accent just like you just did, or not? Okay, yeah, he's Dr. Huxtable looks really shook up, really in a bad way. Pretty much sits down probably on one of the bunks and just sits there and looks completely deflated.
I sit next to him and imitate him as best I can.
Okay.
Do you notice if he had any whiskey on him or anything like that? Mr. Huxtable.
You can do a first aid check to see if you know for unless you want to just assume that he's got the DTs and he's in a terrible way.
30%. I'll do it.
Okay.
For my little alcoholic friend.
Oh.
What a nice guy.
I got 63.
Okay, so you can guess anything you want about him, but he's doing this and he's like shaking
Are
and
you
his
cold?
head's shaking. No, it's hot in the cell actually, but well, it's July. There's no air conditioning.
Yeah.
Gotta have
He's a mess,
He's in a bad place right now.
and you feel like a mess too right now. So it was a terrible experience. That was a terrible experience.
Manfred, where are you with my booze?
Okay. But you can get a good night's sleep if you guys want.
Well, they're
Night
doing some stuff for
passes uneventfully.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step outside for a second.
Okay.
No suspicious activity by police officers?
No, they come and go. Not much at night. It looks like they actually lock the place up at night and leave.
Even vets?
Yeah, everybody leaves.
Why can't we break in and look at the evidence locker then?
What evidence locker? He's been through everything in there. You have been.
Even all the files?
He didn't go through all the files, but
But he didn't find like a place where they were stashing a blackboard-sized object and things from the office.
nope.
Where are they keeping this?
Well, there was no way. You don't know. They have to keep it somewhere.
Yeah, they must have like somewhere in the town.
Wait, they collected the blackboard as evidence?
Yep.
Yeah.
So there must have been something written on there.
Okay, I missed that part.
It would have been hard to.
I wouldn't.
No, I
Okay.
I thought.
They're gonna take
Man, you
Mr.
should've
DT the
asked
next
him
day.
You
You get
need
interrogated.
to
Oh
like
God.
cozy up to him. He seems
Is he
like
even
no.
is he even really there?
Not really. That makes it
Mentally?
easier for them to
Yeah.
interrogate. And it's the same kind of thing. You're asked about certain dates that you have no clue where you were
Yeah,
during
because
those
at that
dates.
point I was just a wanderer.
What? You need a drink, buddy? You need a drink?
Uh-huh.
We got something you can have to drink.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. We just need you to,
I was
we know you did it. Just tell us that you did it, and we can get you a good stiff drink.
I do jack shit.
What about your friends? We know that British guy. We know he's into something, isn't he?
We didn't do jack shit.
Okay, so you're gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna be rude,
I'm
or are you just gonna be defiant?
gonna be like, just like what I've been doing. Just
Okay,
like,
just
looking
denying,
down,
very.
denying,
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's probably the best way to be. Better than fuck you.
Yeah.
Let me just get out my pistol. Okay. So you're getting interrogated today.
Oh God.
You guys are getting breakfast before any of this starts, except for you. And
I might die.
you can hear the yelling that they heard, that they obviously heard the day
I
before.
might die.
Okay, the rest of you guys. The cops all three came in the morning and
You
set
don't
up
watch
shop
my
and they
figure.
started doing their rounds. You guys were going to go to...
Josiah Black.
Josiah Black.
Smith.
Okay, who else is going?
Me.
These two. Anybody else? You're going.
Oh wait, what's this?
Are you
I
going
found
to
it
Yeah,
out.
you're following me.
yeah.
Yeah, you're following
Okay,
me.
lawyer, anybody else? Manfred, you still watching the police
I
department?
have no idea what they're doing. So.
I need to persuade
Oh, that's right.
people.
Okay.
I'll persuade this
Plus, you guys all split up. So,
He might willingly give us some stuff.
I know, but I want to use
you
my
found each other the
literally
next morning. Are you
oils.
going to Josiah Black's, Nissa?
No, he's not doing many other things.
You're doing what?
Like many other things.
Oh my God. What do you...
You know, I got okay. so
Jocelin,
other things.
are you going to them with them to Josiah Black's?
Sure, I'll go. But
Okay.
I feel like I should try my luck again with the police officer, but I have no idea what to ask him. So he can tell me things.
That's okay.
So I'll just go with this.
He might not have any more information either.
No,
so.
he knows.
But
You could ask where
Yeah.
all
He
the
knows
evidence is
everything.
kept.
He knows
He
things.
knows where the evidence is kept exactly.
Yeah, he might. You might be able to talk him into that. You
I have
know.
really good
Or,
persuasion.
persuade him.
And you're
You
there's
can
some
look at
famous.
files.
It's possible.
Like,
You could
I
try. You could try to do that. Too.
Okay, I'm
We're gonna deal
try
with
to
Smith
get
and Black
him.
first, and I'm gonna deal with you.
I'm gonna go with him.
What's your
Is
question?
Fet's gonna keep me for a while?
You're guessing a day or at least a few. You have. Do you want to ask him?
Well, it's just I have to go study for final exams tomorrow.
Oh, okay. No, if you need to head out, you can.
Okay, I just didn't know if anything.
No, yeah, we can leave you in jail for a few days.
Okay.
IRL.
Yeah, leave me in jail.
So,
Oh, yeah.
sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
I
It's
have a
fine.
paper due tomorrow. Well, okay.
I have an exam, but I
And an exam. Why am I here?
I got two.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Oh.
go.
This is
Both of
we're
you.
Why are you
doing.
asking her?
And not
Yeah, no, I've got a lot of stuff I need to do too, but I don't care.
I was
Okay.
talking
I'd
about
rather
the 12
play.
paper due and all this kind of stuff.
Okay, Smith and Black. It's on the second floor of a two-story building. As you enter the building, you can hear screaming from downstairs.
Oh,
And
shit.
you notice that it says dentist. It's a dentist office downstairs.
Shit.
Apparently, the guy doesn't use much Novocaine or something. You don't know what's going on there. It's more of a shriek of pain than screaming.
Right.
Let's go.
Thanks for coming. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I had fun.
Bye.
I just figured it's probably gonna be about 4 hours, so
So you got Jay.
I had to go study at 5. So.
Okay. So, who went? Let's see. You two.
We went, John
Keep
went,
me out,
John.
Manfred, please.
right?
Bertelli.
Now I'm the only
Oh, yeah, it's
Dr.
a-
Carl.
And not Manfred, because who's got the
Oh my
lowest
God.
luck among you guys?
I've got
40.
I've got
Make
second.
the roll.
I got 80.
I'm
Or
yours.
Yes.
you
Make a
were
roll,
lucky.
please.
Yeah.
Alright, come on now. Damn it.
You didn't make it? Okay.
No.
We're pretty freaked out that it's a dentist's
Yeah,
office.
you know, okay. You talk to a lady whose name on the desk it says Dora Walker. She says, "I am sorry, Mr. Black is not in the office right now."
It's okay. Could you clear them or the? Sorry.
That's okay. What are you looking for? Combos?
What?
The cheez-its?
Mr. Black's not in the office right now.
Did the mini
know
Reese's
where the house was?
eaten?
Didn't he tell us? She told us where the house was?
She told you where, yeah, that it's on a road, that's about it.
I grabbed one of those.
Okay, so
The farm,
Oh,
Old
they
Farm
still
Road or
around?
something like that.
yeah, we could ask around about Old Farm Road and see if we can.
Well, right now you're in the office.
I know.
If you're talking to Dora about this, talk to me about it. But otherwise, hold off.
Okay.
Okay?
Let me get my hands on those.
She says, would you like to make, she's kind of looking each of you over at this point.
I didn't want to
Especially the old guy.
Oh, should we use our aliases that we use to check in the new hotel?
I did that.
Huh? Nissa?
Yes, I didn't say anything about
No.
You're awful.
it. What are y'all's credit ratings?
You said
And she looks all four of you over.
65.
What's your credit rating?
It's like-
15?
Oh,
I don't know, I don't have anything in there.
Then yes, then it's 15.
Damn it.
Whatever's in parentheses if you haven't added it.
I'm just saying, I'm the only Dr. Carl Huxtable now. So.
What's your credit rating?
Mine's 15, but I look
15.
nice.
You don't present yourself as a nice person though.
We do the
You still come
highest-
across as a gangster though.
highest
Oh.
credit rating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Highest
So
credit
it's
rating.
not the highest, it's actually the lowest. Because so I need to make a 15 or less.
Crap.
Oh, dang.
Why don't we drag her along?
13!
Are you serious?
I'm not, I mean, yeah.
No, I'm not serious.
That's awesome.
Yes!
She says, I can make an appointment for you. She looked at you the longest and she says, I can make an appointment for you people if you'd like.
Yes.
She starts checking the
Good
book.
work.
All right. I can give you a 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
How about an 11:30 on Friday morning? No, I'm not.
Are you serious?
No.
Because tomorrow.
You messed us up for us?
This is a Saturday.
She actually
but
made
it's a
this
6-day work week at this point anyway. So it's going to be Monday morning on the 3rd.
Is she pretty much not budging on this?
Is she pretty?
No, she's not pretty.
Does she roll my way?
Like,
How would you find this out?
could
I
we
don't
get
know.
an earlier appointment?
That'd probably be a bad. No. You know that's a bad idea. I'll throw that. You can still do it.
Can we get an earlier appointment before you do anything?
You just want to be a
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is
That's
the
the only
earliest.
time he's
Yes,
free.
because he's not going
Silversmith out
to be
of
free
jail.
tomorrow. I can give you on
You
Monday.
might want
On the
to.
3rd. All right.
You're actually shaking.
Thank you gratuitously.
10 a.m. August 3rd.
Wait, Aaron. Did you bring the
Thanks.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't do that. And then you guys head out. So that was a dead end for now, but you got an appointment in 2 days on Monday. Okay.
Why were we out
Oh,
of town?
Oh yeah, about the burnt down religious
No, this
thing.
is fun.
Wait,
Oh,
can
yeah,
we
you
go
can-
and check that out? Actually, that
You're
that
not. You don't know
site?
exactly where it is.
Okay,
Why
That's
don't
the
we
problem.
let's
go?
find out where it is.
Keep an eye. Keep in mind too. It could be considered trespassing. You're like walking around on Carlson's property.
Yeah, they
He's
got
dead,
me
though.
for
We're
trespassing the
fine.
first time we were
Carlson?
here.
He's dead.
Carlson bought. Remember, he bought the
Can
spot.
we find his relatives? The
Um,
closest related
his
person?
parents were dead.
Thing.
You found that out at the college.
Okay.
That his mom was Egyptian
Well,
and his
like,
father was American.
Is anyone gonna catch us if we?
You don't know.
Why is it on
You don't know what it is right now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So.
Are we
and-
done with the office?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have left the lawyer's office. They made an appointment for two days, for Monday.
I kind of want to go check out the burned down place.
Right, but you don't know where it is.
Oh.
So that
Why don't
is
we go
probably-
to the newspaper place and see if there's any articles on it? and then we might find out where it is located.
You could do that
By
too.
the way, I'm coming back.
Oh, you're coming back? Okay.
I was coming back in the morning, but they would have already done this.
So this is in the morning. This is pretty early in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I
So-
was supposed to send you a message about
You
stuff.
could telephone him, but it'll cost about $1 for long distance charges, which is very expensive.
Well, I need to find out some stuff
You can
first,
send
and
a
then I was
telegraph
gonna call
cheaper,
him
but
as far
it's
as I
only.
knew. But you
Yeah,
can come
can
back.
send a well, you can also send a telegraph, but the only telegraph office is down at the train station. Just FYI.
The cops are
Well, I still need to do something.
staking that place out.
Yeah,
It's
it smells like brakes. Somebody's brakes.
Yeah.
All right, so you're heading back for town. What do you have plans for
Oh,
today?
that smells like Tweetsy.
Well, I have
That's
plans
a
for
Tweetsy.
You guys are heading back to the post to the newspaper office,
Yes.
correct?
I plan on
But
finding
that's
out
the
whatever they
treats
found out.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Anybody who I didn't talk to yesterday.
Oh, you're gonna try to find everybody and try to get caught up.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. So you're gonna start looking around. What are your plans for the day, Nissa?
Smells like burning plastic.
It
Doesn't. Smells like
I
plastic.
wanted to look in the phone book to see if
fireworks.
the guy who died on the 11th had a wife.
You don't find any Carlsons in the phone book.
Okay. So then I go around town to the lawyer's office. If there's more than one, I'd like to check those out and see if any of them were his lawyer.
Okay. Do me first a luck check, and then I'll need a credit rating. What are your plans for the day,
I
Jocelyn?
didn't know luck was such
I
a
love
thing,
to
and
let
I
you
would
see.
put.
Oh, you're finding the cop. You're trying to find the cop
Oh,
and
you-
get that information about the.
It's that.
What were you gonna try to get information about?
Oh, like,
Um,
oh,
The burn
man,
down-
that's a really sucky
Wait,
luck
I
thing.
can't remember. I remember you saying it, but it's out of my head now.
The burned down building site and the evidence from Professor.
Oh, that's right, the evidence. That was the big thing. Did you make your luck check?
I did.
Okay. Dora asks if you have an appointment for Mr. Black.
Is he the lawyer?
He is, yes. He's a
The
lawyer.
only lawyer.
There's only a couple lawyers in town, actually.
Can I say yes
Keep
and
in
it
mind we
works?
already did it.
She checks her book and asks your name.
I check her books and I tell them next
No,
thing.
that's
Did
not
I
the
check?
I don't have an
Go
appointment.
with the generic name.
All right, now I need you to make a credit rating roll.
Okay. And that's the same percentage?
That is under credit rating, and it's percent dice, yes.
Probably 15.
She says she's
I
afraid
got a
that she
56 out of 55.
will not have an appointment for Mr.
Whatever.
Black for until next week, until the week after next.
Is there another?
Mr. Smith, I thought you wanted to see Mr. Black.
Huh? I want to see a lawyer.
Well, Mr. What kind of case are you needing a lawyer for, Miss?
I am not looking for. I actually I need
She's
to
not very
request
good about it.
documents. I need to request documents for someone else's lawyer because they are no longer living.
What?
Mr. Black handles civil law. Mr. Smith handles criminal cases. Is it involved a criminal case?
It is.
Make me another luck check.
But that's the one I was talking about.
We're gonna see if Smith's even in today. I'm just going by what's on the page.
I know, but I was talking about 16.
You made it?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't make your credit rating though, did you? I can make you an appointment for Mr. Smith for Monday if you would like. He's not available right now. He's busy.
Would you be able to check and see something for me, maybe?
Yeah.
As the secretary?
No, ma'am. I'm sorry. I cannot release any information that is up to Mr. Smith and Mr. Black. You did what to yourself?
No, Tabby slightly brushed my arm and it gave you goosebumps.
Is that what I?
Like
I
went
was
like this.
Ten?
It was just like, oh god.
Monday morning, yes, at 10 a.m. Mr. Smith will be available.
Is that the same time that we have for
Okay.
office?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
please.
just a time
Yes,
to
make
take
an
a look.
appointment.
Okay, so she makes an appointment. She writes you down in the book. She gets your full name, writes it down.
But we haven't had any
And then I'm just gonna go look for
Okay.
a house to rent.
Luck check from you, John. You guys, library use. He's gonna let
Okay,
you look at the
hold on,
mark
I need
again,
this.
and you
I
too,
need
if you want to help them try to look for articles.
I need a luck check or what?
You need a library use
Oh,
check.
yes, library.
What's Bertelli doing?
Yes, I made it.
Oh.
I didn't make it.
I also wanted to go to the morgue as well to look for
There-
articles before like
Thing failed.
the dates like the month
I
before.
thought you were looking. No, you were looking for people.
I'm
to
looking
get
for
caught
people,
up.
too,
Right. So
but-
Get to put in
I also-
you're either going to be at the hotel or wandering around town would be your best guess. Going to
Oh,
the newspaper morgue to look for your friends does not make any sense whatsoever.
No, I know.
So,
But I just
you're
thought of
still looking.
I just thought of
Put in
something
the
else.
chief locks.
My character's like, wait a minute.
Library.
I want to look up if there's anything like in, what is it, March the 10th, the year before that, or anything like that.
Of 21?
I mean,
Yes.
I
Year before what?
succeeded in what?
Year before the
that?
11th. Yeah, April
21 was when who disappeared in 21?
Not 21.
The professor.
That was 22 there when that kid
Oh, it's
disappeared.
succeeded.
No,
Right?
it's. I want to look at 20.
That I did.
May. I mean,
March 10th.
March 10th.
1920. You want to look from summer of 1920?
Yes.
Okay, you can do that.
No.
But
March
are you looking
20th.
for your friends first to try to get caught up in case you missed anything? Or maybe they're all in jail.
Yeah, they might all be in jail. Like, I
I'm
don't
gonna say you're
know.
gonna look
You
around
already
first
did
for a
it,
few
yeah.
hours to
Yeah.
try to find them, okay? And you will be able to find. Actually, you're gonna be able to find. Has he met Jocelin yet?
This guy?
Yeah. Did you meet the PI? I don't think you have. Okay.
No, I did because
Did you?
I was there when they decided to go
Yeah.
off. So I know
Fun,
he went
fun.
to.
Are you
She
still
found
in
some.
Nashville?
Okay, so you
No, I
find
came
you
back.
find
Okay.
you find Miss
I
Lucky.
meet up in Tilly.
Oh, is that our thing?
Oh, so you're there too?
You didn't make your library.
I
newspaper.
found a rather engrossing
So,
book
like, I
about
was looking-
chimpanzees.
Maybe we should go and look.
It's not in the
at
library. It's in
newspapers.
the morgue. You found some neat
Oh,
articles. in
March.
Yeah, I found
Yeah,
some neat
the
articles
third
about
Okay.
chimpanzees then.
What did you say you were doing?
I wanted to look for the
That's
location
okay.
of the burnt house.
Are you just like trying to ask around town?
Do that.
I mean,
How are you, how are you gonna accomplish that?
tabloids.
I'm renting a new.
Would I
I'm renting a
Go
house
into the
for-
newspaper, would that help?
So that's what I'm
It
doing.
Oh, that's
could.
handy.
Okay.
They
Like,
have
I'm just
newspaper.
trying to think,
My
what would be
character
the
asked
best way? Would it be
research,
newspaper,
like,
library,
Do you know the name
town
of the
schematics, town
The
hall?
newspaper more.
It's gonna be down at the county seat.
Well, I'm looking for
Huh?
The county seat will have the all the information
Alright.
A
on
county
finding.
estate?
I know
Well,
we're
I'll
gonna
be on
ask
the
him
seat. I'll be in
locations
That's
the
that
the,
I don't
the
know
county
where
seat,
it
which is the capital of the county.
Gotcha.
Research.
That's where you have to go if you want to find like
Okay,
building
so
location. You don't know who owned it.
afterwards.
Well, you know Carlson. You might be able to look up Carlson's name there and find out what piece of property he owned. You could do that if you want.
Okay.
That'll mean taking the train down to Nashville and going to look for that information down there at the records office, and then you can come back to that information. You can do that.
Like, time-wise, how much time does that take?
You could have it done before the end of the day.
Okay, yeah.
You guys found that.
Yep.
That was the article
I'm
that
sharing it.
jumped out
I'm
at
going to
you.
my peers.
You found her, and you guys did she catch
She's
you up?
going to the. But she just told me she was
Did
going
we
to
run
the
into
police
each
office.
other? I
Yeah, you
haven't
guys ran
caught-
into each other on the street.
I haven't caught the police officer yet.
No, you haven't seen him yet.
So
So
that's the
she's
one
going
thing.
after the police officer, and I told her that I was going to the morgue to look up those dates. I was
Okay.
And I'll come meet him.
You guys
They
have found what you
continue
need
to
to find. It's about noon. Well, actually, he comes in before that, and you're going to be looking at 1920. You said.
1920, 1919, any dates that match up with the pattern that we've established.
Okay. So summer of those 2 months.
What's going on?
No,
Yeah,
it wouldn't be
this
summers. It'd be
Well, the summer is when all these things have been happening.
no.
It'll
One
be,
happened in April.
Hold on. April.
Okay, spring, summer, fall.
Yeah, spring,
Okay,
summer,
yeah.
fall.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
It'll be.
No,
Whoever's first.
actually, nothing unusual. Spring, summer, fall, 1920. Nothing unusual. Spring, summer, fall, 1919. And nothing unusual. Spring, summer, fall, 1918.
I wouldn't have seen the article about the burned out
Didn't
building.
happen in the spring, summer, or fall.
No, it didn't. It
You were
didn't.
you were aiming for like we'll give you March through September, correct? Because that's pretty much fitting the pattern.
March 10th, 1920 would be the one right before the.
March
Yeah,
10th.
and
So
then
nothing
February.
about it. 1919 has nothing in February. I mean, you can even push it back a month every time. 1918 has nothing in from January through the summer. It's like whatever happened started
That
with
year.
whatever year you guys have figured out the first one happened.
We should probably get
Was
that.
it 21?
No,
Okay.
That is so awesome.
Which whose death was in 21?
Carlson.
The professor.
Yeah,
That seems to be the
Carlson-
first indication of all this
There's
strangeness
two of
happening.
like the three
Right.
cops in the entire.
And he's related to the.
He can tell you guys that because he'll be in there study up till about noon. It takes you guys about noon to double check and make sure that this is the only thing. You don't find anything in the dates that you're looking for either.
So I come out.
So that's information. That's
Yeah,
very
that's as important information. That this started.
But don't worry about
The
that.
cult. Yeah. You can
Because I-
actually. You know what you could maybe do? Do me. Wait. Let me see.
You know what?
No,
I'm
there's
going
not
back
much
to Nashville
information
to look at the
actually.
county records
Oh
office.
no, do a call
It's
check.
a
Do a
song.
call check. I'll
Yeah,
give you a call check. Because there's some information that the cult might say.
Hey, I'm going back to the records office to look at
I
county
made
records.
it.
Back in Nashville.
You did?
You're
Yeah,
at
I'm
one
looking for the
point.
census data.
Where would
Okay.
you look? Where do you go?
So you're gonna head back for Nashville.
64
Yeah.
and 65.
You would think with a cult
Yeah.
like that one,
Yeah.
there would be 13 members. What happened to the other two guys?
Yeah.
There's only 11 listed.
We could assume.
Sure.
That's just an
wait,
assumption, but that's an
Yeah.
occult kind of thing that 13 is kind of a number to go for. 3, 13,
7.
Yeah. You
11
was
is
one
not
of
a
the
number
numbers.
that really is a number.
Oh,
21 would work.
13 is the number.
But they have 11.
Maybe.
Because it's 3 times 7.
Maybe.
So
Okay, so there was a child.
739.
Are you sure you're not just bringing these little stories you heard back when you'd be in your college dorm room at night, all in your pajamas?